Hello, everybody. Apologies for the very shitty video camera. You know what? Maybe I can actually improve my lighting a little bit. Let me just, whoop. There you go. Now you can kind of sort of see me. Lighting's still bad, but it's a little bit better. Hey, listen, I just wanted to, God, you know what I look like? I look like the fucking poltergeist. I can probably get a better, all right, there we go. That's a lot better. That's a lot better. Now you can see me, and it's not gonna hurt your eyes. I want to make a video to just kind of document what I'm going through right now, and also just say a big thank you to Elacrium. I think you say that Elacrium, Ellacrium, on Discord. That's his Discord name, and and I want to say big thanks to him. You're gonna hear his voice in tomorrow from when I'm recording this. I'll probably post it tomorrow, so probably today for you. Um, but basically, just to give a brief history of what my life has been for the past 15 hours. I I'm trying to make a big push for Bananarang. Bananarang, the Scattered Shards game I worked on. You've probably heard of it if you're subscribed to me, and and that is because tomorrow, November 25th, is itch.io Creator Day. And I got this email from itch.io about it on, like, I want to say the 19th. I've been planning it ever since then. Around the 19th, they sent me this email. They were like, on itch.io Creator Day, we're going to be looking for all sorts of things on our social media. We're going to look to feature a bunch of projects, and we're not going to take any revenue cuts from the games, but I don't care about that. I just want to try to get featured. So I decided right then and there I was going to make a big marketing push for Bananarang. I was going to produce 3 or 4 promotional videos, commercials, trailers, whatever. And I was just going to try and get the game some recognition, and hopefully get the attention of the itch.io social media person so that they can feature the game and maybe get some eyes on it, get some people to play it, because I think it's a great game and I think a lot of people would like it. And so one of these, 2 of them are just videos where I like, basically stand around and fuck around and try to sell the game to you. But one of them is a sort of voiceover commercial. I did a very similar thing about a year ago for Pellet Packer Cookie Crunch. You might have seen it. You can see it on my Formula Family Games channel. Um, and and that turned out really well. I was really happy with how that went. A fellow named Greg, I can't remember his last name at the moment, Beanstrom, something like that. Did the voiceover for that, and he was really good in that, and he was just a really friendly, just a joy to work with. So of course my initial thing was to reach out to him and offer him to do ask him really request from him to voice over for this new commercial for Bananarang. And so I wrote up the script for the Bananarang commercial, and I figured Pellet Packer Cookie Crunch is like a very straightforward game. It really does not have a lot of meat on its bones. It's basically just click the cookie, you go to the cookie, there's some special ones that do some special things. It's a very short game, very straightforward game, and the commercial kind of reflected that by being a very straightforward, in Pellet Packer Cookie Crunch, you can click on the cookies and not die. It's, really cool commercial. Go watch it. I'll link in the description. This game is a lot more in-depth than that, and it's also a lot more absurdly silly than Pellet Packer Cookie Crunch is, so I decided to write a commercial to reflect that. It's basically this insane commercial. It's like, don't buy Bananarang the Scattered Shards. It's too dangerous. You'll see it when it's public. And so, as such, it kind of requires a more, like a very wacky caricature sort of voice to play it. So when I sent it to Greg, I guess I didn't really consider that. He very graciously made time during a busy week for him, and did a try on that, but it just didn't quite sound right because he has a very friendly voice. It's very non-commanding. It's just a very friendly voice, and it doesn't really sound like this wacky caricature that I was kind of looking for. And what also probably didn't help is the fact that I left all these annotations on all the lines that apparently he couldn't see because you need suggesting access to see it, which I only learned just now when talking to the new voice actor. So yeah, sorry about that, Greg. But in all seriousness, I can't thank him enough. And even though I didn't end up using him for the commercial, I cannot thank him enough for responding when I reached out and on such short notice too, and being willing to help me. Really means a lot. Anyways, so keep in mind this was still around, like, I want to say the 22nd, 23rd. You know, I still had a couple days left. I'm currently recording this less than 3 hours away from it being the 25th. And so I have my work cut out for me. I'm going to be staying up all night because none of the commercials are done yet. I've filmed some of them, but none of them I've actually fully edited yet. And part of that is because I finally found another voice actor. I'm not going to name him because I don't. Well, you'll see why. I'm not going to name him, but it was this guy who I found on Casting Call Club, and he did an audition for the role, and he seemed like a really great fit. So I went to cast him. I sent him a message on Discord, and we just exchanged messages. I'm like, hey, I have some thoughts, blah, blah, blah. Can you retake? And he said, yeah, I'll send you those takes by tonight. And this was yesterday. This was the 23rd. I set the deadline on the project for the 24th. I mentioned in the project description that this was something I needed to get done in a few days, that it was for a promotion on the 25th, and I told him in the message I sent to him before he sent me the friend request on Discord that I was going to need it done by then. And so he didn't send it that night, and I just sent him a message. I was very polite about it, and I was like, hey, you didn't send me, or are you still sending me the takes? It was like 8:37 p.m. and I was like, hey, are you still sending me the takes? He didn't respond. Then the next day comes, today, and then earlier today it was like the afternoon. It was like 12 p.m. I'm like, hey man, are you still sending that to me? Please, keep in mind that I'm on a deadline here. I need to have it ready by tomorrow. Thanks in advance. Something like that. And then he blocked me on everything, on Casting Call Club, on Discord. And I don't know why. I genuinely don't know why. I could not imagine. I stressed out about it for hours, man. Cause I don't know why he'd do that. At no point did I have the impression that I had said or done anything to upset him. I was just trying to check in on the status of if we were still making the commercial, and the only thing I can think of is that maybe I came off as pushy by sending, one or two messages after he didn't do the thing he said he was going to do, asking if he was still going to do it. And I wasn't like mean about it. I wasn't like, grr, send me. No, I was like, hey, are we still doing this? And so I don't know. And also, like, what do you expect when the project deadline is literally that close? But anyways, I'm not here. I'm not making this video to complain about this person. I'm just explaining this so that you have a context as to what's going on, right? Because now it's like, okay, that's done. He blocked me, so obviously I'm not, that's not happening anymore. I can't use him. So I'm freaking out. I posted, really in desperation, I reposted the project with the deadline being 12 a.m. 25th, the second it turns the 25th, so that people understand. And I explained pretty much the whole situation briefly in the project description. And I honestly wasn't expecting anyone to audition. I honestly was not expecting anyone to audition because who wants that, right? It's already an unpaid project, and I'm saying, hey, I need you to contact me today to get something done really fast that I'm not going to pay you for, and there's all this weird drama attached to it. So I really did not expect anybody to audition, but I was surprised, and about 3 people auditioned, and one of them, who is the person I mentioned and spelled the name of it at the beginning of this video, Elacrium. I'm probably saying that wrong, but I'll just have it spelled out in the title anyway, so it doesn't matter. He reached out, and he seemed like a really, really good fit, and we had a call. We had a call on Discord. This is my first time ever voice coaching anyone, which was really cool. I've never done that before. I even said at the beginning, I'm like, hey, I'm really sorry if I'm awkward, because I don't voice call with people I don't know. I don't do that. That's new to me. And he was very friendly. He was very polite. He was even quite funny. We laughed quite a few times, and he immediately understood the vibe of what I was going for, and he did it really well. And I've definitely found my commercial guy. And so the positive of that is, I can do this. But the not so positive side is, because I was at a point I wasn't, and I saw this guy's audition at like 8 or 9 p.m. Right? So I was already in a state when I was like, guess I'm canceling the whole promotion, because Admittedly, like the one or two other ads I'm doing, they're kind of awkward because it's literally just me with my webcam, like doing a line read myself, which I mean, do I look like charismatic commercial man to you? Obviously not. So those are really supposed to be like uh, icing, I guess, on top of the voiceover commercial, which was the one I was really actually looking forward to producing. And then it was like, I didn't think I was going to be able to produce that because the voice actor I had cast kind of quit out on me. I didn't know why. It was, I was like actually doubting myself. Like, am I coming off as rude? Because I didn't know. I even messaged, I sent an email to Greg to ask him, like, hey, do I come off as rude? Do I come off as pleasant? Because I try, I try to be a pleasant person. And he said some really nice things about me, which I appreciate. Thank you again, Greg, for that. But so basically, um, I can I can make the commercials. Thing is, it's 9:13 p.m. right now, and I need them ready by tomorrow. And I have not even started editing the game footage together yet, which is the real pain in the ass part because it's like an hour long video file of the entire game, and I have to. It's probably more than it's like 2 or 3 hours because it's the whole game, right? And the game for a normal person does not take 2 or 3 hours to play. It takes 2 or 3 hours for me, somebody who developed the game, then knows where everything is to play it. But you get the point, right? Um, so basically, I'm going to be drinking a lot of coffee, and I'm going to be probably a little stressed out, but I'm going to get it done. I think I've pulled all nighters before. I've done things like this before. I think I'll be fine. It's video editing, which is such a pain in the ass for me, especially because my video editor is so trash. I have a video editor, it's called AVS Video Editor. I've been using it since I was 9 years old, and it has always been garbage. It has so many bugs. It crashes constantly. There's so many like literal project breaking glitches in it to the point where sometimes I like convert the project file into a text file so that I can go in and manually edit some numbers in a vain attempt to fix the shit that's wrong with it. But anyways, that's besides the point. Um, Basically, my not only is my video editor terrible, but it also makes my entire computer run really slow, and it's also just a pain in the ass. Video editing is a pain in the ass. Anyone who's done it can tell you it is a real pain in the ass. It is, certainly not nearly as fun or, you know, interesting as coding video games is. I can confirm that for sure. Uh, but hey, it's a necessary evil for these videos to, have this cool thing we all call existence, right? So I got to put the commercials together. But the real point that I'm trying to make in this incredibly incoherent mess of a video is thank you so much to that guy whose name I'm not gonna pretend to say again. He's a real lifesaver. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be able to make these commercials. Uh, well, this commercial specifically, but still, you get my point. Just really stand-up guy, really friendly guy. I sent him a friend request on Discord. He responded within like I want to say 10 minutes. Like it was really quick. And then immediately he was like, "Hey, I'm ready to start. Hey, you want to do this call? Voice coach me." And it went really well. He hasn't sent me the takes yet, but I'm expecting that, unlike last person, he will probably actually send me the takes and not just block me out of nowhere, which would be nice. So and I think it's gonna go well. I really liked what I heard on the call with him, and also my thanks extends also to everybody that auditioned for that project, even the ones that I didn't choose. There's one guy that auditioned for that I think I'm going to reach out to him about a different project because I do that sometimes when I get an audition for one of my projects and it's like, this is not at all what I need for this project, but it's like exactly perfect for this other one. Anyways, I'm rambling. It's 9 at night. Wish me luck. It doesn't matter if you wish me luck because by the time you're seeing this, it's already done. Or not done, depending on how it goes. Who knows? Maybe it would be really, really, really funny if he blocks me too. Like it would make no sense and ruin my day, but it would be really funny. Like, come on. Okay, I need to stop talking. It's like 9 p.m. I'm gonna get a noise complaint. All right, goodbye.